OutDaughtered, star Danielle Busby proudly reveals Adam Busby's big achievement. Fans are shocked. OutDaughtered, Danielle Busby brags Adam's big accomplishment. Danielle Busby of OutDaughtered fame recently shared a photo of a family outing on social media. While there, she revealed a big accomplishment concerning her husband Adam amid the family fun. Notably, fans weighed in on whether they thought they could handle such a task. OutDaughtered's Adam Busby previously shared he was trying a carnivore diet. The TLC series OutDaughtered first came out in 2016 and has at least 10 seasons. On the show, Adam and Danielle Busby are parents of all-girl Quintuplets, as well as their eldest daughter, Blake Louise. On Instagram, Danielle Busby recently shared a photo of the family as they went out to dinner. Notably, she released an update concerning her husband, Adam. Adam Busby and Danielle Busby from OutDaughtered, TLC YouTube. As Danielle wrote, "A bit blurry and minus 2 kiddos, but we had a fun dinner and dessert with this crew. Love my girls. And my hubs." When people think about reality TV families that have truly captured hearts across the world, one name that instantly comes to mind is OutDaughtered. Over the years, viewers have watched the Busby family grow, struggle, celebrate, and achieve things that many people could only imagine handling. And at the center of it all are Danielle Busby and Adam Busby, a couple whose journey has been anything but ordinary. Recently, fans were completely stunned when Danielle proudly revealed a major achievement by Adam. It wasn't just a small milestone, it was something that showed just how far he has come, both personally and professionally. And the way Danielle shared it made the moment even more emotional, more real, and more inspiring for everyone watching. For a long time, viewers have seen Adam as a dedicated father, a supportive husband, and someone who always tries to keep things together, even when life gets chaotic. Raising quintuplets along with an older daughter is not an easy task by any means. It requires patience, strength, and a level of commitment that most people can't even imagine. And Adam has always been right there, showing up every single day. But behind the smiles and family moments, Adam has also faced his own struggles. There were times when he openly talked about dealing with stress, pressure, and even mental health challenges. Being in the public eye while raising a large family comes with its own kind of weight. Fans who followed their journey closely know that Adam didn't always have it easy. That's why this recent achievement feels so powerful. Danielle didn't just casually mention it. She shared it with pride, emotion, and a sense of deep appreciation for everything Adam has worked for. It was one of those moments where you could tell this wasn't just about success, it was about growth, resilience, and proving something to yourself. According to what she revealed, Adam has reached a significant milestone in his career and personal journey. Whether it's related to his business ventures, his creative work, or something deeply personal, what stood out the most was how much it meant to their family. Danielle made it clear that this wasn't just Adam's when it was a win for all of them. Fans immediately reacted. Social media started buzzing with comments from viewers who have been following the Busby family for years. Many people said they felt proud of Adam, even though they don't personally know him. That's the kind of connection the family has built with their audience. It feels real. It feels genuine. Some fans even said they were emotional hearing Danielle talk about it because they remembered the difficult times Adam went through. Seeing someone come out stronger on the other side is always inspiring, and in this case, it felt even more meaningful because people had witnessed the journey unfold over time. Danielle's role in all of this is also something that can't be ignored. She has always been incredibly supportive of Adam, even when things were uncertain. In her message, you could feel how proud she was not just of what Adam achieved, but of the person he has become. She talked about his dedication, his hard work, and his determination to keep moving forward no matter what challenges came his way. And that's something that really resonates with people. Because at the end of the day, success isn't just about reaching a goal. It's about everything you go through to get there. It's about the late nights, the doubts, the setbacks, and the moments where you feel like giving up but you don't. Adam's journey reflects all of that. Over the years, he has tried different paths, explored new opportunities, and pushed himself beyond his comfort zone. Whether it's through entrepreneurship, content creation, or personal development, he has consistently shown that he's willing to grow and evolve. And now, seeing him achieve something big feels like a payoff for all that effort. What makes this moment even more special is how it impacts their family dynamic. The Busby kids are growing up watching their parents work hard, support each other, and celebrate each other's wins. That kind of environment teaches valuable lessons about resilience, teamwork, and believing in yourself. Danielle's reveal wasn't just about sharing news. It was about telling a story of perseverance, partnership, and pride. And fans are here for it. Many people commented that this is why they continue to follow OutDaughtered. It's not just about entertainment. It's about real-life moments that people can relate to. It's about seeing a family navigate life's ups and downs while staying strong together. As the news continues to spread, more and more fans are expressing their support and admiration for Adam. Some are even saying that his journey has motivated them to work harder on their own goals. And that's the power of sharing something real. Danielle could have kept this achievement private, but she chose to share it with the world. And in doing so, she gave fans a moment to celebrate, to feel inspired, and to be reminded that hard work really does pay off. This moment also highlights something important about their relationship. Danielle and Adam have always been a team. Through every challenge, every decision, and every milestone, they've supported each other. And this achievement is a reflection of that partnership. It shows what can happen when two people believe in each other and work together toward a shared vision. As fans continue to react, one thing is clear: this isn't just another headline. It's a meaningful moment in the Busby family's journey. And it's one that people won't forget anytime soon. What makes this moment even more powerful is not just the achievement itself, but everything that led up to it. When Danielle shared the news, there was this underlying sense that this had been a long time coming. It wasn't something that happened overnight. It was built slowly, step by step, through effort that most people never get to see. For fans of OutDaughtered, that's what made the reveal hit differently. People have watched Adam Busby grow over the years. They've seen him during the happiest family moments, but they've also seen him during times when things felt overwhelming. And that's why this achievement feels so earned. Danielle didn't just talk about what Adam accomplished, she talked about who he is when no one is watching. She highlighted the quiet effort, the consistency, and the way he keeps showing up even on days when things aren't easy. Achievement of recognition means a lot more than just celebrating a public win. And fans noticed that immediately. There was something incredibly genuine about the way Danielle Busby spoke. It didn't feel like a typical announcement or something done for attention. It felt personal, like she was letting people into a real moment in their lives. And that authenticity is exactly why so many people connected with it. Some fans even pointed out how rare it is to see this kind of open appreciation between partners, especially in the public eye. It reminded people that behind all the cameras and episodes, there's a real relationship built on support and respect. As more reactions started coming in, a pattern became clear. People weren't just congratulating Adam, they were reflecting on their own lives too. Many said they felt inspired to keep pushing toward their own goals, even when progress feels slow. Because Adam's journey shows that growth doesn't always happen quickly, but it does happen if you stay committed. There were also fans who said they've followed the Busby family since the very beginning, and for them, this moment felt emotional on a deeper level. It's like watching someone you've seen for years finally reach a milestone they've been working toward. Even though it's through a screen, the connection feels real. And that connection is something the Busby family has built over time. They've never tried to present a perfect image. Instead, they've shared both the good and the challenging parts of their lives. That honesty is what makes moments like this stand out even more. Because when success comes after struggle, it feels more meaningful. Danielle's words also hinted at something bigger than just this one achievement. It felt like a turning point, a moment where everything Adam has been working toward is starting to come together. And that creates a sense of excitement about what's next for him. Fans are already speculating about what this could mean for the future. Some believe that Adam might continue expanding his work, taking on new opportunities, and exploring even bigger goals. Others think this could open doors for the entire family in new ways. Whatever the case, there's a strong feeling that this is just the beginning of a new chapter. And Danielle seems to believe that too. The way she spoke about Adam didn't sound like someone celebrating a finish line. It sounded like someone recognizing a major step in an ongoing journey. She made it clear that she believes in him, not just for what he's done, but for what he's capable of doing moving forward. That kind of support can make a huge difference. Having someone who truly believes in you can push you to go further than you ever thought possible. And in Adam's case, it's clear that Danielle has been one of his biggest sources of strength. At the same time, Adam's achievement also reflects something about his character. It shows that he's willing to put in the work, even when it's difficult. It shows that he doesn't give up easily. And those are qualities that people respect, whether they're fans or not. As the story continues to spread, it's becoming more than just a moment of celebration. It's turning into a source of motivation for a lot of people. And that's something you can't fake. That comes from being real, being consistent, and staying true to who you are. Another thing that stands out is how this moment highlights the importance of acknowledging each other's efforts. Danielle could have simply celebrated privately, but by sharing it publicly, she not only uplifted Adam but also set an example for others. It's a reminder that recognizing someone's hard work can have a powerful impact. And for Adam, this recognition is well-deserved. Over the years, he has taken on multiple roles not just as a father and husband, but as someone trying to grow personally and professionally. Balancing all of that is not easy, and yet he has managed to keep moving forward. That's why this achievement feels like more than just a milestone. It feels like proof that everything he's been doing is leading somewhere meaningful. Fans are continuing to share their thoughts, and many of them are saying the same thing: they're proud of him. Even though they're watching from afar, they feel connected enough to celebrate with him. And that says a lot about the impact the Busby family has had. Moments like this remind people why they started following OutDaughtered in the first place. It's not just about watching a family, it's about being part of a journey. As things settle, one question remains in everyone's mind: what comes next? Because if this achievement is any indication, Adam is far from done. In fact, it feels like he's just getting started. And with Danielle by his side, supporting him every step of the way, there's a strong sense that even bigger things are ahead. For now, though, this moment is worth celebrating. It's a reminder that hard work matters, that support matters, and that sometimes the most powerful achievements are the ones that come after the hardest struggles. And for Adam and Danielle, this is one of those moments that will stay with them and with their fans for a long time. As the excitement around this moment continues to grow, it's becoming clear that this isn't just a passing story, it's something that's leaving a lasting impression on people who have followed the Busby family for years. What Danielle Busby shared didn't just highlight an achievement, it opened a deeper conversation about growth, patience, and the reality of building something meaningful over time. For a lot of viewers of OutDaughtered, this moment feels like a full-circle experience. They remember the earlier days when life seemed more uncertain, when balancing everything felt overwhelming, and when Adam Busby was still figuring out his path in many ways. Watching someone evolve like that, especially in such a public way, creates a different kind of connection. And that connection is what makes this achievement feel so personal to so many people. There's something powerful about seeing consistency pay off. Adam didn't suddenly become successful overnight. There wasn't a single moment that changed everything instantly. Instead, it was a series of small efforts, repeated over time, that slowly built into something bigger. That's the part that often gets overlooked, but Danielle made sure to highlight it. She spoke about the journey, not just the destination. She emphasized how Adam stayed committed even when progress felt slow, even when things didn't go exactly as planned. And that's something a lot of people can relate to, because in real life, things rarely go perfectly. There are always obstacles, doubts, and moments where it feels easier to stop than to keep going. But Adam didn't stop. And now, seeing him reach this level feels like validation not just for him, but for anyone who has ever put in effort without immediate results. It sends a message that persistence matters, even when it's not immediately rewarded. Fans have been sharing their own stories in response to this news. Some are talking about their own goals, their own struggles, and how this moment gave them a little extra motivation to keep pushing forward. That kind of impact goes beyond entertainment, it becomes something meaningful in people's everyday lives. And that's something the Busby family has managed to do consistently. They've created a space where people feel connected, where they feel seen, and where they feel inspired. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. And this moment perfectly reflects that. Danielle's pride in Adam also highlights another important aspect of their relationship, their ability to support each other through different phases of life. There have been times when Danielle needed support, and Adam was there. And now, seeing Danielle celebrate Adam like this shows that their partnership goes both ways. That balance is something many people admire. It's not always easy to maintain that kind of connection, especially with the pressures of raising a large family and living in the public eye. But they've managed to do it by staying grounded and focusing on what really matters. As more details about Adam's achievement continue to circulate, fans are becoming even more curious about the specifics. What exactly did he accomplish? How long has he been working toward it? What challenges did he have to overcome along the way? Even without all the details, one thing is clear: it required dedication. And dedication is something Adam has shown time and time again. Whether it's through his work, his role as a father, or his personal growth, he has consistently demonstrated a willingness to put in the effort. And that's something people respect deeply. This moment also sheds light on how important it is to celebrate progress, not just perfection. Sometimes, people wait until everything is completely perfect before they acknowledge their achievements. But Danielle's approach shows that it's okay to celebrate along the way, because every step forward matters. And in Adam's case, this step is a big one. It represents not just where he is now, but everything he has done to get here. It's a reminder that growth takes time, and that success is often the result of consistent effort over a long period. Fans are also starting to look at Adam in a slightly different way now. While he has always been respected, this achievement adds another layer to how people see him. It shows a side of him that goes beyond what's visible on screen. It shows his determination. It shows his resilience. And it shows his ability to keep moving forward, even when things aren't easy. Danielle's decision to share this moment publicly also speaks to her understanding of the impact their story can have. She knows that people are watching, that people are listening, and that moments like this can inspire others. And she chose to use that platform in a positive way. That's something that stands out in today's world, where not everything shared online carries a meaningful message. But this moment does. It reminds people that hard work, support, and belief in yourself can lead to something truly rewarding. As the reactions continue, it's becoming more and more clear that this isn't just about Adam's achievement, it's about what it represents. It's about the idea that growth is possible, that change is possible, and that progress is always within reach if you're willing to work for it. And for many fans, that's exactly what they needed to hear. Because everyone has their own version of a goal, their own version of success. And seeing someone else reach theirs can be incredibly motivating. At the same time, this moment also brings attention back to why people fell in love with OutDaughtered in the first place. It's not just about watching a family, it's about feeling connected to their journey. It's about celebrating their wins, learning from their challenges, and feeling like you're part of something real. And right now, this win feels like a shared celebration. As the story continues to unfold, there's a growing sense of anticipation about what's next. Because if Adam has reached this point, it means there's potential for even more growth in the future. And fans are ready to see where that journey goes. For now, though, this moment stands as a powerful reminder of what can happen when you stay committed, when you believe in yourself, and when you have people around you who support you every step of the way. And for Adam and Danielle, this is more than just an achievement. It's a reflection of everything they've built together and everything that's still ahead. At this point, the conversation around this moment has gone far beyond just a simple reveal. What Danielle Busby shared has turned into something that people keep coming back to, replaying in their minds, thinking about what it really means not just for Adam Busby, but for anyone who has ever been on a long journey towards something meaningful. There's a certain kind of quiet determination that often goes unnoticed. It doesn't always make headlines, it doesn't always get recognition right away, but it's there in the background, building day by day. And that's exactly what this achievement represents. It's not loud or flashy, it's solid, real, and deeply earned. For fans of OutDaughtered, this moment almost feels like watching a chapter close and another one begin at the same time. Because while this is clearly a milestone, it also feels like the start of something new. And that's what makes it exciting.